police station to report himself. He complied and went to the police station. He's with the police as I speak to you. Cassie, the driver, the man who bought the product, they are all with the police. To the best of my knowledge, the guy said the driver, neither Cassie does not know nothing about what transpired. According to Cassie, the driver, when he arrived in Teni, he told the owner of the product, told the guy that he had money to bring to Monrovia. That how the guy allowed him to put those dental galvanona that dropped. I had to put it into the truck to come. But the product number for us, we don't know nothing about it. My truck should have been packed at Johnsonville. I went down there. It's only a mystery. I'm working closely because I want to make sure this guy is prosecuted to the fullest. He had no right taking my car without my acquiescence. Secondly, he had no right sending my truck outside and lying to me. He told me that he had sent the car to Bombing County just to realize that the truck had gone to Cape County.
I'm still vocal on it. I'm really angry personally because as an actor in the criminal justice system, I was Solicitor General for nearly 4 years, and I argued rape cases before the Supreme Court, and none of those cases took the kind of time that the case is taking. And rape is a major issue in this country, all over the country, and so to treat one like this is setting a very bad precedent. Way back in 1898, I brought a case before the Supreme Court in the Musa Salman Falah case. That man have been bad ever since. A grown man of stature in the community, one Coleman, raped a 14-year-old girl in 1898. That matter went before the Supreme Court. And what did the Supreme Court say? His defense was, she's making allegation. There is no corroboration. Who saw me? What evidence does she have to back what she's saying? The Supreme Court said the investigation showed that she has scratches and she had torn dresses. The Supreme Court made a rule. Say the rule of evidence in rape cases is the statement made by the victim and the scratches and the boy. Corroborating evidence
from Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Place radio, the great talk with it heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS on the mic. For talking point, we will shine the light. Talking point for blaze the day.
So I'm really surprised that the police is setting a different
standard
when it comes to deputy minister, and they are creating a difficulty for the foot police officers, the ordinary police officers who are the ones that will go and arrest people who are accused of rape. Then next time they go to West Point, or I like to mention West Point because it's well known, or Busekora, any of those areas to arrest a young man for rape, they'll say, where's the DNA result first? The law is the law and must be for everyone.
From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Place radio, they bring talk with the heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS on the mic. For talking points, we go shine the light. Talking point for blaze the day. 92.7 online every day. Politics, news, and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. We talk the matter, no go hide, no go run. From Monrovia to every town, we get the one. Issues we matter, we go break them down. For the people, for the youth, for the whole town. Talking point for blaze the day. 92.7 online every day. Politics, news, and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. Ambassador RUFUS, sabi the game. He bring the facts, no be for fame. From government talk to street side chats. Talking points, they give you all that.
Indeed, folks. Let me say good evening to you wherever you are, however you are joining us tonight. We love to say welcome to your favorite nighttime program, The Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So let me say, wherever you are, folks, welcome to the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. The Talking Point comes to you every day from Monday to Friday. My name is Ambassador KONAH RUFUS. I am your usual presenter of the program. From now up to 11 p.m. tonight, we're going to be discussing those issues that affect Mama Liberia. We're going to be discussing those things that has to do with our country. So wherever you are, folks, however you are joining us, we love to say increase the volume of your radio, because today's edition promises to be fascinating. Today's edition promises to be a very interesting one. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, I'd love to say welcome tonight. for the talking point. Today is your very first time joining us. Would also say you are tuned in to the right place at the right time. So those of you watching us online, we love to say help us to share the live video. Welcome as well. If you are watching us on Facebook, on Blaze Online TV, whether you are watching us on YouTube, Blaze Online TV, we love to say help us share the live video, invite others to join the live broadcast because today's edition promises to be fascinating. It promises to be fascinating. So let's go quickly into the program. Like usually we do, we'll give you some update. Yeah, we'll give you some update before going into our talking point. So let's see how best we can go quickly into the issue of our update. Yes, let's go quickly into our update. Another allegation of rape from a government official. Yeah, from a government official. Another allegation of rape from a government official. So we are getting report that medical report or medical examination of a 14-year-old girl who was allegedly sexually abused by Sando S. Krumah, an official of the Ministry of Agriculture, has been finalized. Crime Watch Liberia has learned. The test was conducted as part of the C clinic in West Point, that's Monrovia, where medical personnel completed the examination and documentation. The findings now sealed have been prepared for official handover to the authorities. The clinic has formally notified the Women and Children Protection Section of the Liberia National Police to retrieve the report as part of the ongoing investigation. The alleged incident has triggered public outrage with residents, rights advocates, and civil society groups demanding a swift, impartial, and transparent legal process. Advocates have also renewed calls for stronger child protection mechanism and tougher enforcement of laws addressing sexual and gender-based violence. Investigators says the timely transfer of the medical report will be crucial in substantiating the allegation and determining prosecutory action in the days ahead. So, okay, this is another allegation of rape against an official of the Ministry of Agriculture. So let me play this audio concerning this particular story. It's still a developing story. Let me play this audio, folks. Let me play this audio. Okay, let me play this audio quickly. Let me put a sound there and see how best you can listen to it. Listen to this one. Just listen to
everything in about money better and we not. You asking if there been any threat from a family member? Yes. The family member saying they get money, so the case will go the way it wanted to go. That's what they've been saying. And for now, Miriam, they took her to the hospital. She getting treatment, and she with her intern now. They took her from Fartown to where the incident happened. She took her intern horse in town, and she's still receiving medical treatment. And people there trying to counsel her. For him, he in jail, and no news from his ministry yet. For his family members, they talking about we should take the case from the court so we can bring it home for all to talk about it there. And my brother they saying no. So they too, they say so refusing. They get money, they will do it the way they want to do it. So that what make it I want for it to be on social media for them to know that everything is not about money better and rape not something for somebody to play with. Yes, the investigation going on, and when the incident happened, he not take the leg and put the leg outside his room. People started hearing when he caught the lady, put the girl in his room. He started playing loud music while he was sexually abusing the lady. So when people started hearing the music and the lady voice under the music, some people went to the door, started knocking it for him to put the girl outside. He refused to put her outside. The community dwellers and some other people, some boys, then came around. They started hitting his door forcefully. That's how they managed to get the lady out of his room, and then he got arrested from there. Because when they got there, he was caught in the act. And for now, the investigation is still going on. Like I said, if you want, you can go to Fata I will show you the place. I don't want to go there with you. If you want, you can go to Fatan where the incident happened tomorrow. They get people in there that you can go through your own investigation. You can go there and ask some questions. A lot of people there, a lot of people were there when they caught him. So the minute you get to Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions because like around there they different. The minute you get to Mawa Clinic, you start asking questions. You will get more than 50% that will explain what thing happened. So it's not something that people trying to make up a case. It's something where they caught him in the act.
Okay.
I have three
Sorry for that. Sorry. So yeah, so that's the clip that came up about this alleged rape issue from a worker of the Ministry of Agriculture. Mind you, folks, we've just been discussing another rape allegation from the deputy minister, the suspended deputy minister of youth and sports. Now, another one is out. Another one is out. Another allegation. From this one, he is not a minister. No, he's not a minister, but he works with the Ministry of Agriculture, and he's Sando S. Kruma. Sando S. Kruma. Now, when this information also came out, I thought to do this. Yes, I thought to do this. I placed a call to the Ministry of Agriculture to see how best I can confirm. And but this is what the chief of office staff in the office of the minister himself. This is what he said. This is our conversation. Let me play you our conversation. Some of our conversation. Let me just play you a bit of it. Listen to what he said. Yes.
So this is KONAH. Sorry, we're talking my credit finish.
No problem, KONAH. It's always my pleasure. So, like I was saying,
Okay.
I mean, even if I have to talk about the investigation, you think my comment or the information I'll give you think it will be balanced?
No, not so
I
much
will try
probably,
to.
but I just want to know if there have been any allegations of such. That's why, yeah.
Like you see on the social media, there's allegation.
Okay.
There's allegation. I saw it myself. I've not spoken to the accused. I wouldn't want you to quote me, but as far as I know, there's an allegation on social media. Myself saw it, but nobody has gone, I've not received any communication from any law enforcement officer to come out of the ministry to say, oh, this person or that person has been accused and, they got rich for him. No, it has not come to my knowledge.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, as far as, I can tell you. But if you want to verify, I mean, you're always welcome to come to the ministry.
Yeah, no, this evening I saw it, so that's the reason I just thought to call, yeah. But Monday
Yeah.
I'll reach out to the ministry.
No problem. You reach there, you got my number, call me.
Okay.
Because if you go to the wrong person, maybe you can be misled.
Yeah.
For us, we are transparent. Our minister is not going to hire anything,
Okay.
We're going to comply as much as we can, to have a transparent investigation.
Okay. All right. So what's the name again?
Okay. So let me just
So
add
you
that.
got my number, you got my name. I used to my number on Facebook, you got my name.
Like I said, I took it from on the Ministry of Agriculture page. So there's no
Oh, you talking
name.
about me? Oh, okay. My name is Bishop Howard.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted you to get that as well. So Jose, yeah, he is the chief of office staff in the office of the current minister of agriculture. So that's the conversation between both of us. So he said he cannot confirm if anything of such have happened because they have not received any communication from any law enforcement agency, maybe from the Liberia National Police or any other group. No, they have not received any communication to say one of your workers were accused of rape, and so there are no investigation and so forth. They have not received any communication of that. Yes, there have been allegations. Like he said, the allegation is on the social media. So we are going to follow it. Yes, we're going to follow it, and we're going to do our best to see how best we can reach the ministry next week. It was already late, so we could not at that time. They cannot be to work. Yeah, they were not gonna be there, so we had to just place a call. So definitely we are going to do that. Yes, but that's the allegation of someone another 14 year, and the two issues have to do with 14 years old minors, right? Yeah, 14-year-old minor. So it's another 14-year-old minor who allegedly again have been raped. Allegedly have been raped. So we are looking into the matter. We're gonna see what comes out. But according to the person voice that we just played, she believed to be sister of the alleged victim who was raped. She's saying this person or this guy is in police custody. He's behind bars. So if he's behind bars, then it is whole. It's another issues because man who seen Brian McGill, he's still moving around free. But according to information, according to her, right? He's beyond bar. So we're gonna follow it and know what happens next or what is really happening to know if it is true or not. So I just thought to give you that information for you to be aware as well as we continue to do our best to bring you all of the information that you need. That's the reason why the talking point is about to inform you about all of the happiness, all of the happiness from our country. Yes, so the government of Liberia, through the Ministry of Public Works, continues the demolition of structures along the Ring Road in Electoral District number 17, Montserrat County. In March 2024, the government of Liberia signed a cooperation agreement with the Japan International Cooperation Agency for the extension of the Japan Freeway. The major infrastructure project will expand the freeway from the Freeport of Monrovia to the Gabriel Tucker Bridge, which connects Bushel Island to Central Monrovia. So yes, the destruction we've been seeing is ongoing, and we wish that the government, yeah, they do well. This is what is supporter of the CDC, Kev Hassan. That's why you have to see the country is being abandoned. The president is perambulating in America. The vice president is undergoing medical treatment in Ghana. And the justice minister is also out of the country. Who is in charge of the country? Or is the government on autopilot? Allah. That is what Kevin Azai is saying, folks. That's, yes, so we also been getting information that the vice president is not well. Yeah, but we have not confirmed it. We are yet to confirm it. We've been trying to reach out, but no one is speaking to us. No one is very speaking to us. But no one is speaking to us. But that's the information we've been getting. So if it is true, then we wish the vice president speed the recovery. Yes, since yesterday we've been getting that report. We've been getting that report. A 53-year-old Sierra Leone driver, Mohamed Krumah, have been arrested after Liberian authorities discovered 59 compressed plates of marijuana in his vehicle. Krumah, who operates a commercial car between Bo, Sierra Leone and Douala, Liberia, was intercepted around 1:30 p.m. today. That's today, September 26, 2025. He was the only person on board the Sierra Leone registered vehicle plate ATV-477, which also contained suitcases with personal belongings. So it's a Leone national arrested with marijuana. Wow. Oh God, these people. His ex-president Joseph Nima Barker is today in the United States capital to kick off ceremonies marking the Liberia Annual Diaspora Conference, the first of its kind in the history of Liberia. The Diaspora Conference is bringing together the Liberians abroad and the government of Liberia to dialogue and find common grounds on the forward march of the Liberian nation. It will it will be recorded that it is recorded that his State of the Nation address at the close of the year 2024, the Liberian leader made a national commitment to convene an all-Liberian National Diaspora Conference in the U.S. Capitol to create a forum for a global conversation on the direction of the nation and invoke greater roles that could be played by Liberians both in and outside of the country. The president arrived in Washington, D.C., from the 80th section of the United Nations General Assembly in New York, where he addressed the world body on Liberia's perspectives on multilateralism, global peace, and security in the wake of Liberia's election to the non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council. The Diaspora Conference will run for 3 days to be officially open today and will climax with an open mic town hall meeting with the president interacting with Liberians on Sunday, September 28th. Yes, so that is that. And the president spoke. The president spoke today. And let me play you what some of those things that the president said. Yeah, let me play you some of those things that the president said there quickly. Let me play you this. Some of those things President Boakai said. I hope I can lay my hands. Okay, this is the files in. This is what this is some of the things the president said today. He called on the diaspora Liberians. Okay, this is it. Listen to this one.
The role of the Liberian diaspora is crucial. Global partnership. The role of the Liberian diaspora is crucial. Global partnership for national renewal. Let me now speak directly to you as the diaspora community. The Liberian diaspora remains a vital force in our collective effort to build a more equitable, inclusive, and prosperous Liberia. The 2025 Diaspora Conference brings together Liberians from across the globe, North America, Europe, Asia, and Caribbean, all and beyond just the United States. It demonstrates our strength, our diversity, and our global reach of all our people overseas. Your remittances have kept families fed, children in school, and homes together. They are lifelines of love and sacrifice. Now that you have done that, you're giving us a fish. We want for you to teach us to fish. Your remittances have kept families fed. For decades, you have played a crucial role in our national journey, and as we now stand at the threshold of a new era of renewal and transformation, your continued engagement is more vital than ever. Rebranding Liberia and transforming our society cannot be done by government alone. It requires your active, sustained, and international involvement. As the saying goes, you must put your money where your mouth is. This means going beyond sentiments and stepping into actions by lending up your skills, networks, knowledge, and resources to drive change at home. You have built wealth, contributed to countries other than yours currently that you reside in, and some of you have planted your feet in corporate America and corporate world at large. Please allow that experience and knowledge to go back home to Liberia as well. We engage and grow in private sector to drive productivity and growth at home. We also understand that partnership is a two-way street. You have legitimate concerns about security, infrastructure, healthcare, education, utilities, and other essential services. Let me assure you that my administration is committed to creating the enabling environment that is transparent, accountable, and inclusive. One that welcomes you when you return, provide opportunities including collaboration on the establishment of the Diaspora Investment Fund and projects that you invest in. While we recognize these historic shortcomings, we must also take responsibility for shaping our future. Liberia can be rebranded. With strong leadership and a people-focused vision, we can create a country that embraces what we aspire to be as a nation. As we are beginning to see changes, Liberia was overwhelmingly elected to the Security Council. Our independence celebration this year, I understand, went global thanks to the Liberians in the diaspora. These are just a few of refreshing memories of renewal for our country this year. We have to restore our waning glory in the global community. At home, our government is taking steps to address the complex social and economic conditions we inherited. Through the arrest agenda for inclusive development, we are focused on 6 critical pillars that will promote development, beginning with agriculture, roads, rule of law, education, sanitation, tourism, and technology. This agenda is a response not only to the current challenges, but also aligns with the National Vision 2030. to transform Liberia into a lower middle income country and build a capable, inclusive state. What we are committed to is improving livelihoods and ensuring that every Liberian, both at home and abroad, can share in the growth and programs that the reform agenda and the national development plan will bring.
Okay, so that is the voice of President Joseph Numa Boakai. Today, speaking at the Liberia Diaspora Conference, the opening, right? Today was the opening. So he spoke there, calling on them. Yeah, you people have been feeding us. You've been sending lots of money from abroad to the country and helping people. Yeah, you have played a major role. But listen, there is a saying that says, uh, don't don't feed me, but teach me how to fish. Don't give me fish, but teach me how to fish. So instead, you guys have given up fish for a very long time. But this is the time that we want you to teach us how to fish. Come home, invest. Invest. Let our people make money. Let them work for themselves. So these are things that the president said. He also committed his government to transforming, improving the life of Liberian citizens. That's what President Joseph Nwabwaka said. Okay, so these are some of those things that happened today. We just thought to update you on some of them. We just thought to update you. Let's go quickly now into our talking point for today. Over the last 2 days, yeah, it was day before yesterday, the rural universities teachers or staff, they held a press conference. And in a press conference, they announced that they are going for a go-slow strike. But let me play it first. Let me play. Listen to it first. Yeah, let me play. Let me play. Instead, let me play it first for you to listen. I want everything tonight. I want you to have say listen to it perfectly. Good. This is it.
Members of the media, colleagues, and friends, we, the Rural Universities and Colleges Faculty Association of Liberia, RUFA, have gathered here today to speak on the continued neglect and failure of the government of Liberia to address the long-standing concern of faculties across our rural public university and colleges. The Rural University and Colleges Faculty Association of Liberia representing faculties of 9 institutions, namely Bombay County Community College, Bond County Technical College, Grand Bassa University, Grand Jia University College, Grand Blue Community College, Lofa University, Magibi University, Nima University, and Sano County Community College are deeply disappointed by the government's continuing failure to address our concerns on salary and benefit standardization. Since February 12, 2025, we have petitioned His Excellency President Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. and communicated with the legislator and key government officials. Yet, no action has been taken to resolve the salary benefit disparities, relocation allowance, research allowance, continuing failure to address our concerns on salary and benefit standardization. Since February 12, 2025, we have petitioned His Excellency President Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. and communicated with the legislator and key government officials. Yet, no action has been taken to resolve the salary benefit disparities, relocation allowance, research allowance comparable to the University of Liberia and William V. Studman University, and the pressing of a bill submitted to the House of Representatives for salary and benefit standardization for all public universities and colleges in Liberia. After months of peaceful engagement in media publications, RUFA has no option but to process with its planned indefinite industrial strike action. RUFA has been patient, responsible, and peaceful in its approach. Yet, the silence and inaction of the government leave us with no alternative but to proceed with our planned indefinite industrial strike action. This strike is demand for fairness, equity, and justice. RUFA will ensure that this strike action is sustained until all demands are met with all faculties and not allowed to go. Sorry. RUFA will ensure that this strike action is sustained until our demands are met and all faculties are not allowed to go on any of the campuses or engage in any academic work until further notice from RUFA. We thank you, members of the press, and call on the Liberian people to stand with us in this advocacy for equity.
Okay. So that is the press statement there from the Rural University Faculty Association. They held this press conference day before yesterday, announcing that they are going for a strike action. According to them, since February of this year, they have been engaging the government for standardization into the benefits and salaries of faculty's members. They want for all faculty's members in the country, especially as it relates to public university and colleges. Therefore, all faculty members should have a standardized benefits and salaries. So, for instance, if someone who is teaching the University of Liberia, who has a master's degree, another person at the Nima University, that person has a master's degree, and they are doing the same job. They, according to them, they want for the person from the Nima University and the person from the University of Liberia, they should make the same salary and benefits. But the person from the University of Liberia should not be making something higher than the person from the Nima University. No. That is what they are trying to erase. So they have been calling on the government of Liberia since February. And over the last few weeks, we listened to them. They released a press statement. It was not a press conference, they just wrote a press statement and released it, calling on the government of Liberia to intervene, or they will announce a strike action, a go slow action. And the government did not listen. Now they came up day before yesterday. They announced the press conference. They announced the go slow action. Fellow Liberians, the thing that is baffling me most here is, since these people announced the go slow action, we have not heard a single word from the government of Liberia concerning the go slow action announced by the Faculties Association of the Rural University and Colleges Association. A single word. Therefore, yesterday, the Ministry of Information, they held a press conference. They usually have their press conference on Tuesday and Thursday. But they have not been able to address or to even say a word as a government about this. They are just mute. And it is scary. It is scary because right now, those teachers are saying, or those faculty members are saying, they will not go back to the classroom until the government can pay attention, can settle the issues that they are raising. Until the government can settle the issue that they are raising. And the government, they are mute. They are saying nothing about that. All through those weeks that those faculties release the press statement announcing to the government, if you do not settle the issues we are raising, definitely will announce a strike action. Government remain mute. Now the people have announced the strike action. The government is still mute. So what's happening? At which time will the government speak? At which time will the government counsel these people? Give them some kind of word of encouragement. At which time? The truth is, what they are calling for, it is genuine. It is genuine. What they are calling for. Someone cannot be making, for instance, $2,000 US. The person teaches from freshman to junior level. The person is making 2,000, for example, per month. Then another in Monrovia at the University of Liberia. Then another person at the Grand Bassa University have the same master. They are teaching from the same freshman to junior level. And that person is making 250 or 500. It is a disservice. So when these people raising this kind of issues, I think it is the prerogative of the government to call these people on the round table. Come, let us dialogue. Come, let us dialogue. For instance, right now we have another issue at the University of Liberia. We have another issue at the University of Liberia. Up to now, the university is yet to open. Up to now. The next group of people, they are coming up. They have already announced a go-slow action, a strike action. But still, the government is mute. So at which time will the government speak? You want for the students to be agitated and get in the street, go on their campuses and start to protest before you speak to the issue? Is that what you want as a government? For the faculties, they say they will not protest, they will not do anything, they will remain peaceful. But what they are doing right now is they will not go back to the classroom until the government can come and settle those issues that they are raising. We know very well our government might be challenged. Government might not have the resources right now to settle the issues of those faculty members. But listen, kind word. It brings down or it crack is too hard. Kind word. But since these people announced the go-slow action, the government said nothing towards that. Nothing towards that. It seems that the government of Liberia is saying they do not care. It seems that they do not care. It seems that it is not bothering the government. That's the kind of sound we are getting from the government, from them being mute. It seems that they do not care that they have faculty members of the rural university and teacher and colleges calling for go-slow action. They do not care about that. They do not care. But listen, they are forgetting to know that thousands of students from various counties across the country, now different counties, aside from Montserrat County. 9 different counties. That's what we're talking about there. And we have students who attend those universities who right now everything have gone to a standstill. They are not going to school. They are not going to school. And yet, the university faculty members have come out to say, oh, they are calling for go-slow action. The government is still mute. So at which time do we have a government who is concerned about these things that affect the learning of our students? Do we have a government? Or we have a government that does not care what happens to the education of the young people of the country? Why will these things be happening? It has gone more than 2 days now, or almost 2 days now. The government is yet to release a statement, a single statement about this. The same way when these people release the press release, when they issue the press release, the same way the government were mute until today, the people calling for strike action. That's the same way the government is mute. They will remain mute until maybe those students will be angry and start to do something that they should not be doing. Before maybe we want to see government coming in to handle the issue. And that will be wrong. That will be wrong. Already, the Liberia National Police, when it comes to protests, they always handle citizens. They handle citizens. We are already aware of that. We are aware of that. So the way it is at this stage now, I think this is the right time. This is the right time as a government. You speak to the issues. Call those people on the round table. Talk to them. What's the issue? Let's dialogue. Instead of you waiting for those students to be agitated and they get in the street, so police will go and brutalize them. We do not want to reach at that level. Because we know already the Liberia National Police, when it comes to manhandling protesters, they are good at that. They do not care the way they treat protesters. They do not care. We saw those students from MCSS. We saw the way they were treated. We have been seeing students from the University of Liberia, the way they have been treated. We've been seeing other protests around here, the way police treat those protesters. And we do not want it to reach to a level where students will get in the street and police will go there to brutalize them. Because right now, this is the time for the government, the Ministry of Education. Dr. Jackson Jaya, this is the time that you work. Amen. President Barker is not in the country. But listen, we have leaders. We have leaders. So you only want to work to be an R7 worker? Is that what you want to be? We have other deputies at the Ministry of Education there. We have people who representing the president right now. The Minister of Justice, he is the one in charge right now of the country in the absence of the president. He's the one. He's the one chairing the cabinet right now. These things are coming up. What are you people doing to settle the issue so it will not reach the worst part? What are you people doing? Do you want it to reach to the level where those students will get angry? They'll be tired sitting home? We're talking about the future of this country. Young people. We're talking about the education of the young people of this country. Many of you out there, your children might not be in Liberia. Your children might be in other countries going to school. So that because of that, you do not care what happens to the old man where they're in Grand Bassa County. What happens to her son, to her daughter, who is sitting home, who is not going to school because her teacher or the faculty of an institution they are calling for goes to action. So you do not care because it's not your child. It is not your child that is going to the local university college. It is not your child. So you do not care. It is not your child who is attending Nima University. It is not your child. So you do not care. And this is wrong. These are people who stood in the rain, who stood in the sun, who walked all around here because they wanted to make President Bouaka president. These are the people. But right now, you have reached to the level for their education. Their faculties calling for coastal action, saying they will not go to the classroom until the government can address their issues, and the government is mute. They are saying nothing about that, doing nothing about it. This is wrong. You don't treat your people in such form and manner. You don't treat your people in such form and manner. So the Ministry of Education, you need to call these people for dialogue. Say you don't know your function and let us tell you what you should be doing. Let us tell you what you should be doing. Call these people right down for dialogue. You people need to dialogue. Just sit around the table. Talk about it. Talk about it. They are human beings. The people that go for ghost action, they are human beings. They can understand. If only the government will call them on the table and you people will talk, explain situation to them, try to settle some of the issues, if possible. But being mute will just cause more harm. It will cause more harm instead of causing good. You don't treat your citizens in such form and manner. No serious administration of a particular entity will remain mute. Or the entire government will remain mute if these things is a particular group of people calling for ghost action, especially we're talking about the Rural University Faculty Association. All 9 counties, the 9 counties that have public universities and colleges, they are the ones. They are the ones, aside from the University of Liberia and the Cottito University, the rest of the university and colleges, they are the ones calling for the ghost action. But yet, the government doesn't care. So at what level? So just imagine if you are going to be in one university or one college that they are faculty talking about ghost action. I think it'll be fakao. But we're talking about all 9 counties. But still, the government doesn't care. So at what time will you be concerned? At what time? At what time will you be concerned? And listen, these are the areas where some of us will expect the president to really show that he's president. That kind of area. Because if I were the president, when I return, hell will rule. Serious thing. Because in the absence of the president, that is the time we expect you to show leadership. That's the time. We expect you to show. When I come back, you will tell me what you have done about the issue. You will tell me. What have you done? Or what are you doing? You will tell me. But yet, when President Bouaka comes, who knows? Maybe he is to do he'll remain mute. Who knows? Maybe he is he'll remain mute. And this is wrong. The future of those children matters a lot. Of those young people, it matters a lot. It matters a lot. So we will not see faculties, members going for goes to action and the government is doing nothing about it, being mute, and we just sit and watch it. No. So we're calling on the government now. You need to act. You need to act now. Meet those people. You talk about it. Dialogue with them. Tell them what you are doing. Or what's the issue. Speak to them. Let them hear from their government. They should not feel rejected. They are feeling rejected. That's the reason why they're calling for ghost action. You think if the government who have a dialogue with these people, telling them the situation and how they intend to settle the problem, you think they're going to go for ghost action? No. But because the government, they continue to remain mute. That's the reason. But this is bad. This is bad leadership. It's nowhere near good leadership or good governance. This is bad governance. And this should not be happening to our people. This should not be happening. According to your agenda as a government, education is a priority. So no one needs to tell you to really consider it to be a priority because you place it there in your agenda. I don't want to believe you place it there because you wanted something to be on document. No. Yo, so that there, you people really need to speak to these people. Call them on the board. Y'all talk about it. Call them on the table. Y'all talk about it. Let me see if I can open the phone line. 0777907 0887 11107. Call me this evening to have your say on the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7. 0777907 Call us to have your say on the Talking Point. Why you make of the Talking Point tonight? The people say going for ghost action. They will not go back until the government can settle their issue. 0777907 887 11107. Call us this evening to have your say. It's 2 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Yes, 2 minutes up to 10 o'clock. I think, let's do this quickly so we'll take more calls. This is the weekend edition of the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. My name is Ambassador KONAH Rufus, of course. I love to be called the People's Ambassador. And so call me now, 0777907 887 11107. It's already 10 o'clock. Let's go quickly into, let's see how best we can take more calls, at least 1 hour. Yeah, we can take more calls in the 1 hour. 0777907 0887 11107. Let me take this first caller on the Lone Star line here. Go even on the Lone Star line.
Hello, KONAH Rufus, how are you?
Yeah, good evening. What's your name?
I'm Patrick Mensah calling from Soul Clinic 11 Yofi.
Okay, Patrick Mensah, go ahead from Soul Clinic.
Excellent. When you describe about education, really the government has to see the interest of the people at Excellent University like Law and then answer them. What I'm saying is that the government has to look in the interest of education built in the country. And moreover again, the police and the students there too, when you talk about police, you talk about students. When the students then when you go out there too, they can be acting rude. One way or other police can see that these people acting rude. There's a reason police can act on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having us here. Okay, let me take the next caller. Okay, I lost that one. 0777907 887 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7. Let me take this call on the orange line. Welcome. You are live.
Yeah, good evening, my brother. And let me say good evening to the people that do.
Yeah.
My name is Bengo Jita Boy. I joined from Hamilton Community Marshall.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the issue of the coastal action is necessary. I want you guys to continue to push the message the government can intervene into this situation. Because when no intervention, I think the people will be able to get the student, the child or the student. So to need request, continue to preach the message until something possible is done. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks for having us. Say 07779079078 It is 7111107. Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. Let me take the next caller here quickly. Welcome, you're live. Good evening. Okay, I lost that caller. I don't know what's happening. It's 07779079078 0887 Call us this evening to have your say this evening on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. So we're talking about the issue that has to do with the Go Slow action from the Rural University Faculty Association. They call themselves RUFA, right? That's what we're talking about. Let me take the next caller here. Oh, what's happening? The caller answering. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here though. 077790790. I don't know what's happening to Orange. 07779079078 It is 7111107. So those faculties members are saying they are going for go slow action if the government does not standardize the salaries of and benefits of all public university and college teachers. Yeah, let me take the caller. Hello, you are live. Hello? Oh my word. Hello? What's happening? Hello? They may hold the call. My word. Yeah, but keep putting in your course. Yeah, just keep putting in your course. Let me take the next caller here and see if this one will go through. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you are live. What's your name?
Hello, KONAH.
Yeah,
Hello, KONAH.
Yeah, Lawson, we are getting you. What's your name? Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, we getting you, Lawson. Go ahead.
KONAH, hello?
Oh my word. Lawson, you are live. Hello. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening. To Orange. We are getting you. Then I don't know what's happening. 07779079078 So keep putting in your course. So those teachers are saying, or those faculties members are saying, the government of Liberia need to standardize the benefits and salaries of all public schools, that's public university and colleges teachers. You need to standardize it. So someone else will not be making 200 so another person making 500 so. No, they'll be standardized. Both salary, benefits, everything, right? Yeah, they'll be standardized. That's what they're calling for. And according to them, they will not go back to the classroom until the government of Liberia can settle those issues that they are raising. So if the government refuses to settle it, that means they themselves will not go to the classroom. And when they do not go to the classroom, that means students who attend those universities and colleges from the 9 counties, they will not be able to acquire knowledge. They will not be able to acquire knowledge. So that's the reason why the government of Liberia, they need to intervene now. You need to intervene now. You might not have the money right now to settle all of those issues. But listen, you go to them, call them on the table, talk to them. Talk to them. Give them some assurances and work towards that. Talk to them. Ensure that they go back to the classroom. Because if they do not go back to the classroom, it will affect thousands of students. Thousands of students across the country will be affected. So it is very, very much important. But the thing is, government, I don't know what happened to our government. I don't know what's happened to this government. I just don't know. To remain mute in this kind of issues, then I'm thinking, what will you speak on? I'm here wondering, what will you really speak on if you remain mute in these kind of issues? Where faculty members from across the country, 9 counties. They went together. They say, we will not go back to the classroom. We will not go to the classroom. But yet, the government is mute. So when will you speak on those issues now? When? What will make you to come out to speak? Yeah, what will make you? So let me open the phone down 077907907887 Let me take this caller here and see. Welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
You are live.
Yeah, my name is Jimmy Kamasu. I'm calling you from Baptist Seminary.
Okay, go ahead from Baptist Seminary.
Yeah, the issue I'm discussing about education is very unbecoming of government attitude. This thing that happens is that every day you're putting on the social media. Other people will not understand, but those that can understand will be very fine for what they if we not continue to carry the kind of situation, it will not be fine for what they say. So when we got more uneducated people coming up facing as government get into power. So that government try to work on the things. Just the teachers and they are human beings. They can understand one is the people. You not even get all the money there. You can give them some. So I think we can get put in the society tomorrow. The next government will get put be or leader for the next generation for tomorrow. We are bringing our children up to tomorrow. There will be somebody. Because we are children up there will be doing something in other countries. Learning, and other people that in the country they not learning anything. This is my point to the government tonight.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us here. Thank you very much. Yeah. So we not have those people, young people sitting home. Listen, not everyone getting money to send their children to private school. No, not everyone. Some people can afford to send their children to very private schools across the country. That's good, but not everyone. And I think that's the reason why government introduced the issue of public universities and colleges. They decentralize it, carrying it to the people. That's a good idea. But now the faculty members talking about they're going for gross-law action. They will not return to the classroom. 2 days now. Government has said nothing towards that. They said nothing. The acting agent said nothing happening at all. The acting agent said they didn't even hear those people. The acting agent said they did not even hear them. So I wish time will you come out to address an issue like this that will really get to your heart. I saw it come up. You say, wow, let me go. Let's try to settle this thing quickly. At what time? Let me take this caller. Welcome.
So KONAH.
Yeah,
good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, go on, man.
I'm alive, right?
You are live. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Okay, no problem. So let me say thank you for the topic of discussion this evening. So I'm loving a Gosling, sagacious wisdom, and usual combination number 6. So you see, my brother, the issue of education in our country is very cardinal, unusual. But you will say that, or maybe no book, you're in power, because you talk about the free tuition policies in the first Liberia. You will say, oh yeah, you took money from the World Bank, you're useless. That's the reason why. Some of the people will say, maybe will say, oh yeah, nothing that religion, university, you don't understand. But let me tell you one thing. This is the issue of the government, to be sincere. They're trying to do things that, all the way. Because, like you said, someone making 200 and not making 250. It's based on their credentials. People have credentials, people have credentials, but then they are not competent. Let's take for instance, I'm a classroom teacher. I teach a school. Okay, someone get me. Teach or high school. Properly teach math. But I don't have E certificate, right? But then I know the subject to my fingertip. But based on that credential, that document, you get a high salary. Now, that goes to the point. The issue, you said 9 counties, right?
At 9 counties, yeah.
9 counties now. They're talking about how they are now, paid. Like the University Labrador. Up to now, people are saying, the classes shall be resumed. What happened? What going on? Okay. The educated men now in power. So what the issue now? The government was in power for them 1%. Excuse me, he was in power 1%. But then he left in power now. The cloud man came in power now. This is not difference. So what's the difference? You see? So there's nothing. I see it's just a selling, brother. People that say get the old door new trick. So that's it. That's the reality, my brother.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sagashas. Thanks for having us here. 0777907907887 11107. Welcome. What's the name? You are live.
Yeah, okay, thank you. My name is James Kumu, right from LBS community.
Yeah, go ahead, James.
Yeah, so you see, people can say everything going in politics. But I always say, politics is not about opinion. It's about knowing what is right and telling who's supposed to do it, that is what you're supposed to do. That's just politics. And so, when it comes to, I don't know which 9 countries that are following maybe, but there are some 9 countries where from high institution or many the faculty, they're not that they want to, but they are already from their teaching material. They will not return to the government settle whatever they want to settle. And you can have been 2 days now. You know that last year in, I think it was December 18, when we were here, the capital building got a fire. In less than 24 hours, the budget plan that was already on. In less than 24 hours, $8 million of our taxpayer money was injected into that budget. I have to say, you are going to renovate that building. I think we go into it.
Yeah.
Now, you are talking about people who are imparting knowledge into people in this country so that the country will live. They all are living there, no matter how long we live. We will vanish from this country, we will vanish from the whole earth, and people will still come after us. They are now in school. They have to prepare their own children for tomorrow and they will live on God. So they can replace all what we move from here. But you see how they are doing it. Because they think it's not capital building, because the money when they put it in the budget for the people, it will not come back to them, they will not eat it, they will go to certain people who will pay their own salary. Or before the people get salary and they want to contest the election against them. I think these things are very, very wicked. People who are doing these things, I think God will punish them. God will punish them. Not that I think. God should punish them. You see that? So, I think, I don't think Umar is so cool. We are ready for the country. We are not serious. People were running here and there. They say, John, we have a Buka Dental. Now we bring another one Dental, we bring them now. Serious man who is angry, who can't smile because he's so serious. Then what happened today now? Thank you. Before I get emotional.
Okay, all right, thank you. Thanks for having us. Don't get emotional, please. 0777907907887 Call this even to have us say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. But you know what? Jim said it right. Jim's to my right. He said it right. When the Capitol building got burned, it didn't even still long. We start hearing $8 million for the renovation of the Capitol building. It didn't even still long. It didn't even reach 2 days. We start hearing the $8 million. They start talking about $8 million to allocate it for the renovation of the Capitol building. They were very fast. For that one, they were very fast. They were very fast. But we're talking about the education of people, young people, the future of this country. The education of citizens of our country. That's what we are discussing. But the government doesn't care. It seems that they do not care. They say nothing about that. They're doing nothing about it. They are there to say everything is okay. They are not hearing anything. But as soon as those teachers remain home and those students they get tired, they try to call government attention, we'll see police going there to brutalize them. We'll see police going there to brutalize them. And which is wrong. And that's the reason why we are raising this thing, because we don't want for people, children, to get, maybe they will get angry, they get in the street and think to call government attention, then they get hurt. We do not want it to reach that level. We do not want it to reach our level. And that is the reason why government must act now. They must act now. We're talking about the future of this country. The young people. Not everybody will leave the 15 counties or the 14 counties to come to Montserrat County to obtain education. Not everyone. Everyone cannot fit at the University of Liberia. And not everyone have money to go and attend private universities. No. That is the reason why government deem it necessary to decentralize higher education and decentralize it. So if you have decentralized education, it is your responsibility to maintain it, to make sure that students are in school. So if faculty members will come up to say, oh, they are going for go-slow action, amen, then you stay mute. Amen. Then who are you? Yeah. Oh my God. This country, eh? Welcome.
Hello?
Walk away from the monitor.
All right.
What kind of thing I can be doing to people? This is wrong. As my sister talking about you. As my sister talking about you. It's wrong. You don't treat people in such form and manner. Welcome. You are alive. Okay. I lost that one there. So now call those people on the table. You're talking about it. What's their issues? Let them put it before you as a government. Let them put it before you. Welcome.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Come here, I don't want to say something. Please. Sorry for what happened, Jenna. Sorry, bro. I beg you, bro.
What's your name?
You know what I say, bro?
What's your name?
You coming? Go.
You say who?
Bravo.
Okay, Bravo, call you from where?
From Ria.
Okay, go ahead from Ria. Go ahead.
Thank you. You know what I say, my son?
No.
Black-eye?
President Black-eye?
Yeah, wrong with me. Okay, sorry, President Black-eye. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We got you.
Very sorry for me seeing a put that noise in your ear. But we did not do it. We see it. Because we never think. We would do it. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Okay, let me take this one from here. Hello, you are live.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I might be calling from Soul Clinic.
Yeah, go ahead, Emmanuel from Soul Clinic.
Yeah, something really hurting me.
What is that?
Is that the people then from here, the way junction, we have our car then running. And we really start, we have all our documents, cannot smoking, nothing on the can. When you show, when they always got a move about to anyway have it, or when they see you, we small little pack in the corner.
Yeah.
When they pack them, they do it to me today to the community.
Okay.
I want for someone to cover for our house. So while coming, they stop me. They say, why are you listening? I give my lesson to them. They say, why the government? I give them the government.
Yeah.
And I say, oh,
hello? Yeah. I beg
hello?
you, we are discussing a specific thing here. So what I want you to do, I could call the number right after the show. Then I will schedule you for you to come on the radio and tell us the issue.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, tonight we're discussing a specific issue, please. 07779079070 087 Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.7. We're talking about education here tonight. We're talking about those uh, faculty members from the Royal University Faculty Association. That's what we're talking about. And government being reluctant, very much reluctant about the action those people are taking. They are acting as if to say they do not know what's happening. And for me, I consider this to be wickedness. To be real. I consider this to be wickedness. You should have a government that should be swift in handling issues. Be proactive. A government needs to be proactive. Settle issues before it gets worse. We know that everything will not be fine in the government. We are aware of that. We are aware that government will not use 2 years to settle all of the issues. We are aware of that. But listen, when these issues come out, be swift to put it under control. That is what a government who is in the interest of the people, that's what they do. A government who is in the interest of the people that they govern, that is what that government do. You will not sit, you allow the thing gets out of hand. You will not sit and allow that. Today, the University of Liberia cannot open. They can't open. Up to now, they haven't opened yet. They were still wondering what's going on. And now we have the Royal University Faculties Association. They are joining it as well. And yet, as a government, you can't come to a senses. You can't come to a set to say, hey, let's change our style, the way we handle things, especially as they come out. When will you be proactive as a government? When will you be proactive? Are you aware those young people who are attending the university and colleges, some of them stood in the rain in the sun for you? Are you aware? Are you aware that those people who attend those universities, they are the ones that you should be providing better education for? Are you aware as a government? Like I said earlier, is it that your children are not in those universities and colleges? Maybe some of you, your children in most of the attend those private universities and colleges. So you don't care. You don't care about the poor man's son, the poor man's daughter. Because your child is not in our university or in those universities. Your children are not in those universities. It's wrong. Let me take this caller. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is the brother of David Daniel calling from PJ District for the Bishop.
Okay, go ahead, David.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother, for talking a discussion tonight concerning the issue of education in general. You know, in my own perspective, believe I don't think they should be a surprise for many Liberians who have the wisdom of knowledge to see things ahead. Because whenever government officials from past up to present that create the interest of building their own private institution, they will always try to bury the governmental institution because that institution will be privatized and it will manure in budget for that institution to be subsidized by central government. Instead of them manuring for government institution to be privatized, but they prefer recommending that institution to be subsidized by government so they can be the good beneficiaries and the masses with direct. So these are some of the things that come when we go on the social media and question
the academic qualification of many of our Liberian officials and leaders of this nation is sometimes make people to feel surprised because many of them will say that why you are saying you don't know what you're saying, you don't know where you're speaking from, you don't know why you are talking when you degrade the academic situation or the educational qualification of many Liberians. Because education is not only what you learn on pen and paper, but to prioritize and implement and practicalize what you learn. You cannot learn today, tomorrow, you stop the children from going to school to make them to make high school drop out and say, I'm a father, I got master's degree, I got 3 masters. But none of the children have gotten it from high school. Every one of them is a high school dropout. So what compared to educated men? So thank you very much for the topic tonight.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us here at 07779077907. You know, these are things that we're saying tonight, right? You don't treat your citizens in such form and manner. No. You don't treat your citizens in such form and manner. And sometimes the places that we expect for the Ministry of Information to speak, they don't speak. The Deputy Minister Daniel Sano, where we are expecting to speak for his voice to be loud to speak, he don't speak there. He don't speak on the issues. But when he read the things that should be irrelevant, that he will take as an issue. He will take it as an issue. When you see fault, especially people in the opposition, when they see issues in the government, they say it, then he go there, he say all kinds of things. These are things we expect you as a government to be speaking about. These are things people in the government or people who work at those institutions, they are saying they are going for go-slow action. But you don't care. You do not care. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you. Because men like Limit Pia, his children, they are not in those universities and colleges in the Vera County. They are not there. Men like Daniel Sano, he doesn't care. Dr. Jaso Jala, you think she care? Her children is not there. Her children are all of the country. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. The current Minister of Justice, you think he care? Right now, he's the chair of the cabinet in the absence of the president. He's the chair of the cabinet. He's heading the cabinet right now. He's the one. Why he in consultation with the president and the vice president? But you really think he care? No. Because it does not affect him directly. So he feels that it's okay with that. It's very okay like that. It's okay with him. Which is wrong. It's wrong. And we must say these things. We should not. Those are not the reasons why the Liberian people voted President Bouaka for. Those are not the reasons. They did not vote President Bouaka so that their faculty member will settle and the government do nothing about it. They did not vote President Bouaka because of that. These few days, people were posting on social media about September 17. These few days ago. Few days ago. You know what those people stood in the rain, they work in physics for? Because they wanted to acquire a quality tertiary education. That's what they stood in the rain for. They work in the physics for. They work in the physics, they stood in the rain. Like I always say, on election day, we saw like citizens. They were saying they were protecting their vote. You know why people were in the darkness saying they're protecting their vote? In as much as we have supporters of the former president at that time. The former president had the police on their side and thing, but Liberians still defied the odds. And they stood in that darkness. They said they wanted to protect their vote, no matter who comes there. They wanted to protect their vote. You know why people did that? Because they wanted a better life, better living. So when they are not getting it, they say they're going for ghost action. It is your bound responsibility to do everything to please them. It is a bound responsibility. If you do not have the money now as a government, call them on the dialogue table. Talk about it. Not to ignore them. Not to ignore them. Because thousands of students depend on them to acquire knowledge. So in this one, the government, the school F, in this one, in this particular thing we're discussing, the school F, you don't treat your citizens in such from a manner. Don't allow the people to be pushed, the students to be pushed, parents to be pushed. And maybe they want to call government attention because government seems that they are not paying attention. So when citizens and students get angry, they want to call government attention, then we start to see brutalization. We'll start to see police carry on brutality. It's wrong, and we should say these things. So let me open the phone now. 077-907-907. You can call us now. 077-907-907. 887-11107. Call us to have your say. What do you make of the entire issue with the rural university faculty association? The people say they're going for ghost action. Government say now on your own because we didn't pay attention to you. We didn't pay attention to you. What do you have to say? 077-907-907. 08887-11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. Let me go quickly onto the live feed. Yes, let me go quickly onto the live feed. This person here. Okay, let me take this call before going to the live feed. Welcome.
Yeah, my brother, how you coming on?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, my name is Tony Brooks, calling from the township of Johnsonville.
Okay, yeah, go ahead from Johnsonville.
Yeah, my brother, thank you for this topic. This topic is very unique. It is unique because it's centered around education. As a classroom teacher and administrator, my brother, the educational system in this country, it is frustrating to admit. The state-run university called UL, my brother, it is declining on a daily basis. I'm very sorry to say that. All of my friends are listening to me. I'm not students of that university, but our university is very challenged. There are too much protests. Yeah. We have protests. We have demonstration. Teachers go slow. It is too much. What these things will settle in this country. In other countries, the state-run university is the best. But the contrary, when it comes to Liberia, it is ugly. The government needs to do something when it comes to the state-run university. There are thousands of students in that school. There are thousands of students in our school. They need to do something. Hello, you getting me? Hello? Hello?
You are live. Go ahead. You are live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as I was saying, so the government needs to do something. Yeah, that's the state-run university. So we are appealing to the government, most especially the president of the University of Liberia, that the Mapaya needs to do something to put these things under control. My brother, it is frustrating. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Otto. Yes, thank you. 07779079070 0887 11107. Although we're talking about the Royal University Faculty Association, yeah, let me play you this. Let me play this excerpt again. Okay, let me take this caller before I play this excerpt for those who did not listen to it. Okay, I lost that caller there. Let me play the excerpt for those of you who did not listen to it. Yes, so you will listen to it, for you to listen to it, and know what we're talking about. Probably maybe some of you came late. Yeah, maybe some of you came late. But let me lay my hands on it quickly to see how best I can play it for you. Let me lay my hands on it quickly to see how best I can play for you. So keep putting your calls out 777 887 11107. Yeah, call us this evening to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. I'm trying to lay my hands on the except, yeah, on the press conference, right? Yeah, the press conference they held. I'm trying to lay my hands on it quickly. Okay, let me find it quickly from here. But keep putting in your calls, folks. Keep putting in your calls, folks. We are almost there. I thought it was around here. I put it, I downloaded it. Okay, let me take this call quickly. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, bro.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm sorry for the poor quality of my voice.
Yeah.
The Windows average and parent social democracy.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Show me the issue. And what I see, there are people who claim that they know both. They know all the both. They know the importance of education. They are the people. So people from the beginning now, the people, they came the power in the place of lies. The people do not have interest in the Nigerian people. You see my brother, but we know for it. We know for it. One state university, the country number one university, our brothers and sisters, they are not in school. And so most of them, they are not in school. But we know for it. People think that they know both. They know the importance of education. And see what is our student, our family government is right now. Our brothers and sisters, they are not in school. The people that know for it, they put too much power to erase themselves. You know what they're after. They're not after our brothers and sisters education. They came out of power to erase themselves. But stop to look in the mirror, you're going to get it out. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for having us here. Thank you. Although we are the University of Liberia, although yes, they have not opened yet. They have not opened yet. But actually, to now we are not discussing the University of Liberia. I'm only making some references as well. But we are not discussing the University of Liberia. We are discussing the Rural University Faculty Association. Those university and colleges, right? Those university and colleges that are in those counties. The faculty is saying they will leave the class, they're going to the classroom until the government can settle their issue. And since they held a press conference, government has not said anything towards that. They stay mute. Let me take this caller. Okay, I lost that one there. So that is what we are talking about, please. So we are, in as much as the University of Liberia haven't opened yet, but our focus tonight is not on the University of Liberia. We are focusing on the Rural University Faculty Association. That's what we're talking about. Let me take this caller. Welcome.
How are you?
Hello? You are live. Hello? Hello? You are live. Oh my word. Hello? Hello? Okay. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening though. Yeah, but let me play this excerpt. Listen to them again. Yeah, this person keep calling, but let me take them from this other angle here. Welcome. What's your name? You say what's your name? Yeah, please increase your voice, please. You are very low. Okay, go ahead from Soul Clinic.
Yeah, thank you for the topic. I just pray that the government listen to the faculty plan and see how they can settle now, right? But you see, as I will issue, this the gym, they had a horror with a boss that said they were bringing. But in the morning, you can see the human being to junction, for junction all the way in town, even on the road.
Okay.
You should bring the bosses before you talk about regulation.
Okay. Thank you.
Since you are already to the damage, you are doing damage control. Or and bring the bosses that can be accessible for people.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we are not discussing boss. We are not discussing boss, please. We got to go with what we are discussing. Yeah, if you do not, if you think you do not have anything to say about the issue, definitely. So, the person you are calling just now, you just call, right? You just call and answer you. So you know definitely call, but not answer you. So now just forget it. Yeah, now just forget. You are calling. You know definitely I will not answer you. So 077907907 Call us. And have your say on the talking point. Yeah, but let me lay my hands on this. Have fun it first. But this 077907907 We got like few more minutes to go. Few more minutes to go tonight on the weekend edition of the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. So yeah, you all know very well that when we take you, you have your say. We will not encourage you to call back. Definitely. It is something that every day we see. Every day we see. Well, you calling back. Let me take this. Let's take this thing quickly. Listen to this one.
And communicated with the legislator and key government officials. Yet, no action has been taken to resolve the government of Liberia to address the long-standing concern of faculties across our rural public university and colleges. The Rural University and Colleges Faculty Association of Liberia, representing faculties of 9 institutions, namely Bombay County Community College, Bond County Technical College, Grand Bassa University, Grand Jia University College, Grand Group Community College, Lofa University, Magibi University, Nima University, and Sano County Community College are deeply disappointed by the government continuing failure to address our concerns on salary and benefit standardization. Since February 12, 2025, we have petitioned His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr. and communicated with the legislator and key government officials. Yet, no action has been taken to resolve the salary benefit disparities, relocation allowance, research allowance comparable to the University of Liberia and William V. Stutman University, and the pressing of a bill submitted to the House of Representatives for salary and benefit standardization for all public universities and colleges in Liberia. After months of peaceful engagement in media publications, RUFA has no option but to process with its planned indefinite industrial strike action. RUFA has been patient, responsible, and peaceful in its approach. Yet, the silence and inaction of the government leave us with no alternative but to proceed with our planned indefinite industrial strike action. This strike is demand for fairness, equity, and justice. RUFA will ensure that this strike action is sustained until all demands are met with all faculties and not allowed to go. RUFA will ensure that this strike action is sustained until our demands are met and all faculties are not allowed to go on any of the campuses or engage in any academic work until further notice from RUFA. We thank you, members of the press. and call on the Liberian people to stand with us in this advocacy for equity and dignity in higher education sector. Signed, the Secretariat. Thank you.
Okay, so you listen to it for those of you.
That's a press release I have.
Sorry for that. So you listen to it. You listen to it. So that's what we are discussing tonight. And for us, we know very well government will have issues, right? Government have issues. Government are able to settle all the issues, and definitely we are aware of that. But the truth is, for government to remain mute, since those people release this statement, they are going for a go slow action, they are going for a strike, and still the government is yet to say a word about that is wrong. It shows that government has very limited interest in the young education of the young people. That's why it shows. It shows that government is either they do not care. That's why it shows. And it should not be happening that way. When education is your priority, when these kind of issues coming out, you try to handle it before it go out of hands. Before it go out of hand. But for our government, oh yeah, the Nigerian people can say, oh yeah. So let me open the phone line, man. Yeah, let me open the phone line again. People are calling while we're playing this, but we got to allow it in first. So 077907907 Let's take few more calls. Yes, let's take few calls, then we call it a day. 0777907 887 Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point. What you make of that, right? You listen to them. You listen to them. That's what they said. So let me, okay, I promise to do this. Okay, let me quickly read the comments. Yeah, I promise to read the comment quickly. Let me do that. Kimisi Fogba. Okay, you see, senior brother. Okay, thanks, Kimisi. Thanks for following. This person is KONAH something Kun. As usual, he said, I'm watching you this evening from Nema Lokatu Boda. Thanks for following KONAH something Kun. This person here is Siliki Traore. He said, good evening. Good evening, Siliki. Thanks for following us. This person is Missionary Howard. He said, good evening. I'm watching live from GSA Road. Thanks for following us, Missionary Howard. Okay. And this person here is Don Menlo. He say watching live from Ganta, Nima County. Thanks for following Don Menlo. Yes, Don Menlo. Thanks for following us. So yeah, those of you watching, you can do the same. Definitely, we're going to read out your comment as long as it is presentable to read on the radio. We'll definitely read them out for you. So 0779079070887111107. Call out this event to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio. This is the weekend edition. The matter of fact, this is the weekend edition of the talking point. So what we're talking here tonight, right? All we want from the government is to act. That's all we want. Call those people on the round table. Tell them, let them explain their issues to you. Tell them how you can handle it. If you're not able to handle everything now, tell them what you're able to handle now. You're talking about it. Convince them. They are human beings. Like one of the callers said, right? One of the callers said it. They are human beings. Convince them. Talk to them. Tell them how will everything be implemented? How long will it take? And what's the process is? Everything. Tell them it. They will go back to the classroom. They will definitely go back to the classroom. But we're seeing it. Don't be surprised when we start to hear from other counties that students are protesting. I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised if it's happening. Let me take this caller here. Uh, hello, you're live. Hello? Hello? Oh my word! I missed that call. 0777 907 907. I missed that call. Yeah, call back quickly. 0777 907 907 87 11107. Call us to have your say on the talking point, right? Call us to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. So, what are we talking about? If you can do that as a government, those people will go back to the classroom, and we will not see something like protests from students, maybe from parents. We will not see that. No, we will not see that. Let me take this caller. Welcome. Good evening. You are live. Are you getting me? You are live.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Don Yellow. I do join you from Gompa City.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Don Melo.
Yeah, thank you for the platform. And thank you for always bringing up to speed the happenings around us in the country.
Okay.
And for me, I would like to say this boldly. We campaign for this unity party. And for me, from my own observation and evaluation, all of those campaign words that were used against the then ruling establishment coalition for democratic change was all based on lies. And as such, to lie and come to power and to lie and rule is a far different thing and very hard to comprehend. You can lie to come to power, but you cannot lie to rule the people. The government is finding it very difficult, knowing fully well they never have the international connection, they never have either. But we fool the people, we lie to the people to the extent now the shame is on us. The best thing the government can do is to call the Liberian people and tell them, bring your idea on board. Let us see how best we can work together to move this country forward. But to sit and say we're having international connection, they're going to meet people here and there to bring development to this place. No. The same old thing we are doing here, and what do we do? And again, they will lie to fool the Liberian people. This government has failed the Liberian people, and it is now time that Liberian people wake up for themselves to see how best we can move this country forward. If we listening and say we're waiting for this government to build a country, for the government to develop the country will go, the country will go place that we're not even expecting. Because we took the woman for different things and the associate, including himself, carrying the country the other way that people not expect.
Okay.
Seriously. Thank you for your platform, brother.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us here, man, from Ganta, Nima County. 0777 Let's take one or two calls. Yeah, one or two calls, then we call it a day. So, yeah. So, we're like how saying the government, they need to act, right? They need to act. Welcome.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. What's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, you are live. What's your name? You are live.
Yeah, the name is Brian T. and I joined the conversation from Please Hill to besides Coca-Cola Factory.
Yeah, go ahead from Coca-Cola Factory.
Oh, though I just joined the conversation a little bit, but I think I heard you discussing about the University of Liberia. I think the faculties on strike and other things.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are discussing the Rural University Faculty Association. That's not the University of Liberia.
Okay.
Yeah, they announced a strike action 2 days ago, and they said they'll not go back to the classroom until government can settle their issues. And government is yet to speak about it. That's what we're discussing.
Yeah. I think this is the time for the government to come in at least to settle the guys' issue. If such a people come out with a protest and come out and lay their plot down to the government, I think the government needs to look into it because that's a serious concern. Yeah, so we're urging the government, I think they will do their part and look into those guys' plot and see how best they can settle their issues. but we don't want it to go far at the end of, oh guys, maybe when I may not go in classroom, it will be affecting the students.
Yeah.
So I think my only advice there is government to look into it and see how best they can settle that issue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us here. Okay, let me see if I can get one more call, then we'll call it 0777907907887 887 Call us this evening. This is the weekend edition of the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. Yes, call us 077. So like we're saying, right, government, the ball is in your shoe now, or it's in your court now. You need to have a dialogue with those people. For me, that's the best option I see. Have a dialogue. Have a dialogue. Because I know very well government might not be in a position now to settle those issues that the faculty members are raising. Government might not be in a position. The best way to settle it is to dialogue with them. Tell them what are you doing to settle those issues, and how best you people can work together to find a resolution to the entire situation. Instead of you being mute, saying nothing about it, making it look like you don't care, you have to do something about that. You got to do something about that. So it can be a government, people raise the kind of serious issues. They're talking about this. They say they're going back to the classroom. They're staying away from the classroom. Oh, have thousands of students, which is. But I think you just say you hear anything. I say government is bad on your part. It's bad on your part. So I do not expect for a government to behave in such form a manner. So we call on the government now. You need to act, right? You need to act. Now. You need to act now. Let me read this comment quickly before going. This person said, "Good evening, brother. I'm Elijah DS Peter, following you from Finland. Those people are shame. Very, very, very shame. The only way, unlike President Joseph Brock, I apologize to Josh. We are not so they will suffer." Some minute too. All right, we hear you. we hear you. Your message is going across. So so that's it, right? That's it, folks. But we are calling the government. Do not allow this thing to go out of hand. Because when those students go impatient, it's possible they might get in the street. And that's not what we want. And when they get in the street, we know very well how the police usually treat a protest. And that's what we do not want. We do not want that. So you as a government, say you do not want for people to protest against you. When these kind of issues come out, try to handle it the best way you can, so it will not go out of hand. I think that's the best thing you can do. If you can do that, it will be awesome for you. So folks, we are out of time. It's already 9 o'clock. That's 11 o'clock. Sorry, it's already 11 o'clock. So we got to go. We say many thanks to everyone. Those of you who send your comment through the comment section, we'd love to say many thanks to you. Those of you who try calling but did not come through, we sincerely apologize. Do join us Monday for another fresh edition of the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. Until Monday, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful time from Painesville. Bye-bye for now.
From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Blaze Radio, they bring talk to the heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS on the mic. For Talking Point, we go shine the light. Talking Point for Blaze Day. 92.7 online every day. Politics, news, and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make it sing. We talk the matter, no go hide, no go run. From Monrovia to every town, we get the one. Issues